I had installed hidden cameras around the house a few months ago after a string of burglaries shook our neighborhood. I told myself it was for safety, nothing else. My wife, Sarah, didn't know about them because I thought it would just make her uncomfortable. I planned to tell her one day, but life got busy, and I forgot. That small decision, to stay silent, ended up changing everything. It was a quiet Thursday night when I came home late from work. Sarah had already gone out to meet a friend, or so she said. I poured myself a drink and sat at my desk, opening the laptop linked to the cameras. At first, I scrolled casually. Front door, backyard, living room. Everything was calm. Then I clicked the bedroom feed, and my blood ran cold. Sarah was sitting on our bed, wearing a dress she hadn't worn for me in years. She was fixing her lipstick in the mirror. A few seconds later the door opened, and in walked Eric. Not just anyone, but my friend, the man who shared beers with me, the guy who shook my hand and smiled at family dinners. I couldn't breathe. I wanted to storm out, to break something, to scream. But I didn't. I just sat there watching. Sarah kissed him softly, whispering, "He'll never find out. He's so naive." Eric laughed and wrapped his arms around her like he owned what was mine. That night, I didn't confront her. Instead, I started documenting everything. Every kiss. Every touch. Every night she let him inside my home. I copied the footage onto multiple drives and kept them hidden. Each time I watched, it destroyed me a little more, but it also gave me strength. Weeks passed, and the proof piled up. I stopped looking at Sarah the same way. Every smile she gave me felt fake. Every excuse she made to go out pierced like a knife. But I stayed calm, waiting for the right moment. Revenge, I decided, had to be perfect. One Saturday, Sarah told me she was going shopping. As soon as she left, I called Eric's wife, Melissa. She had always been polite at gatherings but distant, as if she knew more than she let on. When I showed her the footage, her face drained of color. "He's been lying to me for years," she whispered, tears in her eyes. "We made a pact that day. We wouldn't just confront them, we'd destroy them together." The following Friday, I set the stage. Sarah came home late, smiling, humming, acting like everything was normal. But the living room was dark except for the big screen TV. On it played a video, her and Eric, tangled together, laughing, in our bed. Melissa sat next to me, silent, her arms crossed. Sarah froze. What is this?" she stammered, dropping her purse. I stood up slowly and said the words that had been burning inside me. "I forgot to tell you about the hidden cameras. So I just watched." Her knees buckled, and she collapsed onto the couch, sobbing, reaching out for me. Melissa stormed out, promising divorce papers for Eric. Sarah tried to beg, said it was just a mistake, that she still loved me. I didn't raise my voice, didn't cry. I simply packed a bag and walked out. In the weeks that followed, Sarah's world fell apart. Melissa filed for divorce and took Eric for everything he had. My lawyer moved swiftly, and soon Sarah realized she'd lose the house, the comfort, and the husband she had mocked as too trusting. And me. I didn't just lose a wife. I shed dead weight. I rebuilt my life from the ground up. Looking back now, I realized the cameras didn't just record her betrayal. They recorded the moment I stopped being her victim and started taking control. Sarah once smirked that I'd never notice. She was right about one thing. I noticed too late. But when I finally did, I made sure she would never forget.